of November the 22nd. His headquarters.
We were standing in
Kennedy assassination. Everything seems fine so far. Okay. Okay, true. Yeah, makes sense. But isn't Strange good though to build a strong alibi if it's like kind of far out and kind of crazy? I mean, you could say that he's doing that because he didn't want to tell the other guy that he had an argument and say that he's going back to fucking fix the argument or whatever the fuck, right? And maybe he put it to the side as soon as he got in to leave it there like it's nothing and pick it back later. What the fuck? How does he know all that? So this random employee that isn't plotting anything knows about the route and shit like that, and the guy who's plotting this mega plan that has multiple steps doesn't know about it? How not?
A lack of...
Isn't technically when you go with that path in practice, that line will be less blurry and more mixed than one separating to the other in practice? Damn, that's tough. It's a good video. It's a good topic too, I think. I mean, these are pretty big separate events. I wish that we knew more about the context of how a day in that building goes like. Is it normal for people to go down at and say close the thing? Are they closing shop for the day? Like it's kind of hard. No noise, nothing. This guy doesn't hear a guy that's 2 windows to his right with a sniper installing and like moving around on the boxes, but he hears people talking from an entire level under. Even though it's a good point, I still think sometimes when something that is a little bit extraordinary in life, you talk about it with whoever you're with. If you see somebody with a gun or a rifle out of anybody in the street or in the building, somebody with a rifle, it can be a topic of conversation that you have with somebody next to you. You say, oh yeah, I spoke about that, and then we spoke about it. Not talking about it or even mentioning it, I think it's kind of, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. No way he hits that. No, that shot is insane. Guns aren't like movies. That shot is fucking insane. I get it. People shoot fucking pigeons and what. It's a good fucking shot, dude. Wait, say one more time. Sorry. Okay, this is a build of like the average percent of the time. It's still important. Bro. Chat, what was the color of the 2 black dudes in this frame before? What was the color of their shirts? Most people don't even know. Don't even remember. It's hard to remember. Like when you're not paying attention to details and you're not giving it a task usually, it's hard to remember that shit, man. So just a man then. That's every dude.
In Walter's defense,
what the fuck? It's hard to visualize this without knowing what the windows are like, where the sun is at, what kind of light reflection you're looking at, the angle.
How do you know
all this matters? What? Sounds more credible than the other guys, to be honest. Melee range people can barely tell anything about the guy top. This guy, Eagle Eye Andy, robotic, can know every fucking feature of this guy. And yeah, not necessarily. Bad conclusions. What the fuck is happening here, dude? It's so hard because I'm pretty sure if you fire a shot from that position, you're gonna have echo on the other buildings and sound, and some will echo. Literally, echo might make you think it's 2 shots. Oh man, back in the days, there's something in the water. Everybody's on fucking drugs. I'm over it, dude. This is already stupid enough. This is just brain dead shit, man. Oh, it's
one might
crossfire. I want to be a nerd about this. Multiple directions. Okay, makes sense. I know how to read graphs. Yeah. What? What if we were to simulate this and redo it, the same positions, and shoot from the same spots, and have people at the same positions and see what they hear and if it matches? Chat, it's true. Okay, chat. This is true. If you've ever been to a gun range, when somebody even close to you, even across from the hall, shoots a gun, even a rifle, you're gonna feel it 100%. What? You just heard a rifle shot above you. Why didn't you just go melee range and just see what's up? What are you doing, dude? Why didn't you go PvP, man? What a gamble. What?
The encounter was...
Do players not have radios at the time? They can radio in or ask for help or backup or whatever. They went in alone and didn't detain anybody or anybody to cover the doors or the exits or whatever? I don't get it. They did have radios, I don't know. What the fuck is this guy doing? Radios in vehicles.
No, sir.
No, that's not how
Billy Lovely mistake.
Okay, true. I don't really blame them. I feel like when something big happens, seconds to minutes are like condensed. It's really hard to tell. Wait, why wouldn't they get at least deposed? This guy hears a gunshot, goes to the clock. Okay.
I'm down before.
Well, he's bald and elder.
Yep.
That's pretty common. I think what's super important here, dude, is the shape of the staircase. And that sounds like not a big deal. The way that sound travels in a big flight of stairs with a big middle portion, like in schools, and this is completely different. It makes sense if you miss a timing, you fucking miss a timing. Why is everybody so fucking dumb? It annoys me. Everybody's so stupid. Oh, what is this crime scene contamination fucking protocol bullshit? What the fuck are they doing?
Did you?
Oh, I can't. I'm over it.
That was the empty shit. Did you
what?
say that
The fucking what is happening? Okay, dude, this is just troll. This is a fucking troll.
Captain Fritz's hand.
No. It's
Police
all a troll.
alleged-
In his pocket. Nah, I think I have a good question. There's a hole here, right? If he carelessly dumped them on the ground, wouldn't he be? He wouldn't do it like that because he'd be scared of it. It would jump in the hole and he would lose evidence. I feel like you wouldn't carelessly drop fucking kids on the ground, knowing that they could probably be lost forever or some shit into the fucking wall. What? So he just made it up? I know this is the 60s, okay? But crime scene is something that they've already studied for decades before that. It's not that crime just was invented in the 70s or some shit. There's still protocols that they all been follow. The entirety of the floor is a crime scene at that point. Anything that they do is contamination. What the fuck is happening? You just dumped it.
On the morning of November 22nd.
Okay, so it's consistent with the story? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? He was threatened and made to say that. Is that true? Okay. Okay, some of these testimonies all look fabricated or altered or after the fact tampered. Just multiple accounts look they're just tampered with entirely. I'm the chicken conspirationist at this point. This guy ate lunch 4 times, went up there, set up the gun, got Dr. Pepper, 2 of them, and started eating a whole chicken in 2 different locations. This guy, he's just eating all day. He just can't get enough of this food, dude. He's busting. When you look at this at a glance, a head shape is a big deal. They both look like a peanut with backed up hairlines. You could easily make that mistake. The way we see faces, this is resembling. Okay, true. That would be such a stupid mistake though, because if that's a floor that he knows he's gonna be shooting at, he knows what floor it is, and he knows the other employee would know what floor it is, and that it wouldn't work in the fucking. Either he's just very stupid, or I don't fucking know. How is his alibi conflicting compared to other people? When the other guy said, I heard the shots and I went to the clock. I heard the shots and I had lunch, but I already had lunch, so I had lunch both same time and I teleported. Well, me, I stayed AFK at the top. Everybody has dumbass fucking alibis. Like what? What? Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't. What?
Mr. Brennan,
bro, kid's so shit, bro. I can't even blame him, dude. Because who knows what was going on at the time in the fucking news, on TV, in a newspaper. I'm sure there was a bunch of fucking dog shit, brain rot propaganda about fucking communism and commie shit. And these guys were probably fucking absolutely on edge, being fucking fear-mongered and shit. How can you blame him? Also, if this guy was scared about some shit, they could have easily tampered him in any way that they wanted, right? If they knew what kind of state of mind he was in and what he was saying, easily they could have led him into saying shit as much as they wanted to, without even having much leverage. Why wouldn't they do that undercover? What? Suck my balls. What a disaster. Okay, bro, I can't do it. I can't do it. What the fuck? They had all these precautions and shit. All these precautions. And the armored truck hidden, people outside. It's time to move the suspect. And they're just lining up a bunch of dudes, and they're just hanging. Bro, this is a fucking killing floor. Look at this shit. This is balloons, TD. This is a tower defense game. What the fuck? They can't even say his name right. You have to look to his right, and this guy's nodding his head. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah,
that someone had put words in their mouth
3 people
by altering the written record.
3 out of like 9.
So wielding.
And they should just ask Mr. Carr, who has eagle eye in the fucking building here out of steel, because this guy's got HD 4K of everybody's fucking accessories across the fucking board. Giga Chad, and in the other video, they talked about the guy with the machine gun on the ground firing more shots. They said that there was more than 3 shots in the other video where everybody was shooting and shit. It was machine gun on the ground, sideways, umbrella guy, back guy, MP5. I don't fucking know.
Conspiratorial notes.
This says no one said machine gun on the ground. Yeah, there was. There's a witness that says on the ground. He's next to a store, and the other store picked it up as well. The guy had a machine gun, and he was melee range of the motorcade on the side of the fucking, on the ground. He was in melee range with a machine gun. Fair enough. Sometimes you can say one person's doing that because of this, or one person's doing that, and they're both gonna cross each other. The fact that they're all angled in the same direction, that's another story though, and I have to give that some validity. That shot is insane though. Yeah. What about the person who shot him? they didn't mention what they asked him. What was his motive? Why? How did he even get there in the first place? What about that guy? True. But how many witness testimonies did they get though? We only got like 3 people, 4 people in his video on the corner and shit. When there was possibly hundreds. Why didn't they just get everybody in and just instead of doing one-to-one precise testimony breakdown of 1 person, 2, 3? Fuck it, dude. Just go with the average. Like the stats earlier. I understand that this is opinionated. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like this Lemmino guy. I like his video.